concerns, to take your numbers, to hear the kids and your opinion about this provision, this bill, and to tell him exactly what you've told me, that you won't vote for him if he doesn't vote for this, that you guys want to ride. And so I hear you, I hear your energy, at least I see your energy, and I'll let him know. I can promise you that I will let him know and pass your message along in the strongest possible way.
Tell him if he takes it away from him, we're sending all of these kids to him. Plus I mean, it's not only, it's a family sport. Trace them out of trouble. I mean, this is something, they're with their families every weekend. Most of us have campers. If we don't, we're spending crazy money in hotels so that we can do a family sport together.
I've seen that.
It's not only, I mean, I don't know if he thinks this is going to cause because they're going to get hurt. You know, everybody has that philosophy, oh, your kids are going to get hurt. That's not his choice to make. They can get hurt playing football. They sure can. But all this is going to do is make them go ride a bigger bike that is unsafe for them, and that is what guarantee it.
There's no doubt that these kids as they love us, and I'll make sure that he hears that message.
So you said to get numbers. Does that mean if we give you a phone number, someone's going to call us?
I can take your information down. Until the bill reaches the floor, there probably isn't going to be a whole lot of.
Why did they pull it this morning?
That was the committee that handled it. I don't know if some of you were in that committee, but I don't know. I wasn't there.
Do you know why they did it?
It's only because of time constraints. They have the Senate Resolution bill and things that to the floor, so you were 20 plus amendments. So you only had time to handle just one bill, unrelated to chemical safety or something like that. So they didn't have time to bring up the other ones. So
that is a committee that Congressman Hoyer is not on, the Energy and Commerce Committee. That happened this morning, I believe, at around 10:30. And that's the hardest part about these bills, is to get them to the floor. I've fought for a number of bills and have been here doing what you're doing with Congressman Hoyer on bills. It's just hard to get them to the floor.
We teach these kids from the time that they're born how lucky they are to be born into a free country, freedom to do what you want. However, now these kids are confused. You can do whatever you want, kids, but you're not allowed to ride a motorcycle in this country. You can't ride an ATV. We're starting to confuse the children. You don't eat your motorcycle. You've never seen it happen and probably never will.
I'll make sure that he hears your message, that I can promise you.
Is there any way that maybe we could invite him to a race and he would come and check it out?
Would you actually show up?
I mean, he lives right down the road.
I gave out his scheduling information. I can give that out to more of you if you'd like. And you can email the scheduler. And he keeps a busy schedule, but I know that he tries to attend as many events as he can.
Ken, do you have that?
Nick,
Okay.
did you have a question, honey? You can ask. Did you want to ask something? Okay.
I actually have, I'm not a rider, but when I was 9, I went on vacation with a buddy of mine who was, and spent some time riding. I loved it. I know.
Did your parents think you're that age?
I know that you kids love it, and I will make sure that the congressman knows that you are here in big numbers.
Why don't you come to one of our races? Your schedule's probably not as busy as his, and you can see what we're all about and see what the kids are doing and relay firsthand, not just from our mouths.
This is our organization. I don't know if there's more than one organization here, so I don't want to put anybody else down. If you're another organization, speak up. But this is MAMA, Middle Atlantic Motocross. We're based, our home track is Bud's Creek, where Jonathan Beasley owns. This is the rest of our races. We actually have one at the end of June in Bud's Creek, Maryland. Here is very close to his house. Also in 2 weeks in Blue Diamond, which is in Delaware. So that's about our organization.
I will look at this.
And that's just one organization, but we are a big organization in this area. We usually have about 500 riders at every race. We've already had 5 races this year. We have
Just the economics alone is insanity if it's going without.
I know that Bud's Creek is a big deal. I'd actually love to come to Bud's Creek. I don't know my schedule, but I will look at my schedule, and if I can make it to Bud's Creek, I'll be there.
Let me ask you a question. I know that as you guys working for him, he pays attention to a lot of what you guys say because he doesn't have the time to hear from every single person. So I'm asking you, I want to know how you feel about this.
I work for the congressman, and
I don't care what he says. I'm asking, like, personally, what do you think?
I try not to give my opinion while I'm working for the congressman.
Can you send me a letter?
I don't. Just to clarify, you know, I can't promise you that I'll be sent by the congressman to Budds Creek. That doesn't mean that I won't come.
Well, let me ask you. You said you rode when you were 9, right?
I did.
Did you enjoy it?
I loved it.
You have that memory?
I loved it, yes.
So if you didn't have that memory, how would you feel?
I don't know, but I can assure you that I understand and know and see that these kids love it, and I'll pass it on.
I really want to say something because I don't have kids, but I grew up knowing people that advanced and grew up in life. And I feel it's a really big shame because these guys grow up to be very successful business people because of what they learn from racing. They get out, a lot of these kids, they do travel, they go all across the United States traveling. They meet people they would never have been able to meet before. People from all over the world converge for some of these nationals. They get together, they meet. All these things, even when they even quit, because of whatever reasons, what they learn, they take to their life later. And they're huge things that you don't get from school, you get them through life.
It's one of the few sports where you actually spend holidays with your racing family.
Yeah.
You were
Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, all of them.
And more time with
We're all
your
together.
family. And more time with your
years
family.
traveling with my family playing hockey. That's
Did you guys ever eat a puck?
So I understand.
Did you like a puck?
I understand the family aspect. I truly do
Puck
get it.
licker.
I'm as close to my brothers as anybody I know because of that aspect. I will pass that message along.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and we're not trying to attack you. You just got to see the passion here. You know what? It's just frustrating because we feel like we've tried to reach out, and we just didn't feel like our voices were heard, and we're able to really represent here in Maryland because we're so close to DC. We want to take advantage of that.
I can assure you that the congressman is paying attention to this issue and will hear your concerns.
We just kind of wish you would pay attention, honestly.
Thank you.
Gary, can I get a suggestion? Let's get a picture of everybody here.
Everybody here, a picture in front of Hoyer's sign.
Come on, guys, we need to get up front.
Everybody, line up in front of Hoyer's sign. Make his sign visible.
You make sure you can see the sign.